Hey guys, welcome to MediBang. Today's video is not a speed paint. This is a video presentation I made for my AP art class and I want to share it with you guys. So enjoy! Without your past, you could never have arrived so wondrously and brutally by design or some violent, exquisite happenstance. Here. My past self is not the proudest stage of my life. I don't think anyone likes the past version of themselves very much. That's why we change. I was truly myself when I was closed off and alone, hence the introverted posture of the character, who is a representation of me. I was in an extremely toxic friendship with someone, but I'll get into that later in the video. In conclusion, I was unhappy. And how do I see myself now? Well, I translated the idea of forced happiness into this piece. The character is smiling, but you could see the tears falling down her cheeks too. And what she's holding there is called a Tickle Me Wiggly. And to provide context, it's a doll character from a musical called Black Friday. Its whole thing is, for some unknown reason, everyone wants to buy this doll. They explained it at the end that people, quote, think Wiggly can fix this hole, but it can't. It's a trick. That's how he works. He promises to fix all the holes, but he doesn't. Wiggly is a lie. I am trying to grasp at the concept of happiness through a cult of comfort, without even knowing what true joy feels like. Lex Foster said it best. Quote, I think you're scared, because if Wiggly's not the answer, then what is? I am happier now, but not completely. And that's what I'm hoping to be in the future, happy and content. The character finally gets to smile genuinely for the first time throughout her variations. She looks as carefree as ever. She is also prominently shown wearing the cardigan from Taylor Swift's music video of the song Cardigan. One day, if I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, I want to be able to know that there's a person to put me on and said, I was your favorite. For my final composition, not only did I combine parts of my 3 previously mentioned paintings, I also added some of my old Taylor Swift drawings into the collage as well. There isn't a specific flow to my piece to show off my chaotic neutral nature. I am a creature of spontaneity, ironically enough, so the change I experience is non-linear, meaning I always change back and forth. You can't just read this piece like a book. Your eyes should go everywhere to absorb the whole thing. I also put in tiny unnoticed details to further elaborate on my story. A really important one that I want to talk about is the portion at the bottom of the page. Layered under my reputation lies the lyrics, "You're the only one of you." I think many of us can relate to this. Our reputation, good or bad, quote, can get in the way of you finding real friendship, real love, real acceptance. People who you really fit in with because you think to yourself, what if they've heard something about me that isn't true? And that can make you turn into someone else that isn't you anymore. I experienced this firsthand. Remember that toxic relationship I mentioned earlier? You could say she was the apex predator of our middle school social standing. I was stuck there, in her pride, because if I provoked her, she could destroy my reputation. So I stayed. But I know better now, and eventually I left to find some new amazing friends who are still my best friends to this day. You might have noticed I incorporated a lot of Taylor Swift into my work, because when someone asks me about my identity, she is on top of my list. I might be a different person now, and I will continue to change. But the only thing that I know will never change is how much Taylor Swift has impacted my life, and how proud I am to present myself as a Swiftie. And so, when it comes down to that fear and that anxiety, it's just all really delicate, don't you think?